Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Byzantium playthrough in EU4 with me, your host Luckymarine, where we're just about to piece out the Papal State, if it will relinquish Urbino to us. It's been here for a while now. Hungarian siege ability minus 25%. Hungarians, get out of the way. Okay. And we're converting heretics. Excellent. Also, France, God of von Habsburg, and Louis von Habsburg, 1 year old, has a weak claim. So I'm going to claim the throne here. And we now have the CB to get into France. Whilst we're in a war together, are we in a war together? We are in a war together. Whilst we're in a war together, I'm going to increase relations with, I don't need you them. I'm going to increase relations with France. Just because they're going to be a little bit pissed off with that we used royal marriage as a pretext to claim their throne. Yeah, I will dissolve the alliance and then I will improve relations. That sets off a 5-year truce for us. How long does this last? Lasts forever, it would appear. It doesn't last forever. If they get rid of their weak claim, the weak claimant, and they get anyone with a strong claim or an average claim, then our claim to the throne doesn't is null and void. Or if they get an entirely different ruling dynasty, that claim is null and void as well. So we'll dissolve that alliance when we can. We'll still have decent relations with them because we're in a war together. That they discount the what? We again dishonored call Casus Belli against France. We broke our alliance with France. Yeah, I know. And they dishonored the call. What call? This call. But they're already in. They're already in our war. How can they have dishonored that call? Broke alliance in wartime minus 50. Okay, we're going to have to do some improving relations there. I don't want France to utterly hate our guts. Also, aspiration for liberty, stability less than 1. Okay, got plenty of time there. Can we improve relations? We can. Alright, lock you on to that. Are we not through this yet? Come on, Umbria. Sort your life out. Castilian separatists, we're waiting for them to fire. Once they're fired, we can start transporting people down towards Kilwa. Yeah, I don't care about that siege. These are the sieges that I care about. I do not care for your noble rebels, though. Come on, let's get through this quickly. They're on a province that I want as well. Conceivably. Well, Commonwealth might take them out. Losing all 2 war exhaustion. Do we have 2 war exhaustion? We do. Excellent. Game 5, army 15 army tradition or army professionalism. Yeah, we'll go for we'll keep stacking professionalism. We're that big right now. Oh, now you fall. Without big right now. That professionalism, it's going to be really hard for us to get professionalism. It's going to require events rather than us drilling. National Unrest, level 3 advisor, National Unrest, we might as well pick you up now. I'm sure we can afford you. You take that back. We'll win this battle of the ships over here. Fairly certain we'll win this battle of ships. Yeah, excellent. We didn't. Well, we captured 1. We lost 3 and we captured 1. Wasn't a good exchange there, really. You're going to Dalmatia, and we'll start piecing out. Where have you got these troops from? Papal State. Now you're down to low. Can we piece out for what we want? We can. Yep, that's fine. That is fine. I'll take that. Revoking cause. Might as well. How you go? Fine. That's going to take a lot of admin points. Yeah, there's a lot of dev that we took there. Especially Ancona and Umbria. And the central... Wow, that's a really good state. Alright, you step off that. We'll try to step out of the provinces that we have just taken. Allowing rebels to fire if they want. That way we can put them down, get the -100 for recent rebel uprising, and by the time the -100 has burnt its way off, separatism will have come down. We have some corruption. And I could do with clergy, if you would give me some admin points. Yeah, we'll grab those admin points off you. Why suddenly have you not got enough land? For me grabbing admin points from the clergy, how have you suddenly got less land? How has that worked? That's nonsense. But we'll use those admin points to call some of this. Okay, to call one more province. Right. Nobility. Let's give you something, shall we? 2.1, that should keep you satiated for a while. My heavies should be on their way around the Cape. What kind of attrition are you taking? Oh, you'll be alright. We're going to get them into the ports over here so that when we go to war with Kill, we've got our heavies and we've got our galleys to operate in this sea zone. And if we're not coring, we should be at the very least converting. Castilian separatists, are you actually going to fire anyway? Toledo. They're probably not actually. They're probably only pissed off because of this gadget. This monk. Active missionary +6. So you take away that +6, you also add a -8 once it gets converted, because it will be a true religion, true faith province. And in true faith provinces, you also look here. True faith provinces, right at the bottom there, tolerance of -8. So it's what, a 14 point swing from +6 down to -8, which will get rid of all of that unrest. But I would like to start shipping troops away down towards Kilwa. Let's start walking down that way. Lost Conquest CB against the Papal State, that's fine. We had claims on both Umbria and Ancona. Taking Arezzo and Romagna was just a bonus. Okay. Military access from Ulm. Nope, you can ram that. Accumulate money. Sure, we can do that. That's going to be fairly easily achievable. Byzantium gains influential trading family, or skill 2. We don't use skill 2s anymore. We use skill 3s. That's what I would like. Okay, so from +6 for active missionary. Give that a tick. Toledo is now Orthodox. That still has active missionary. That must need to swing around the end of the month. But yeah, you can see here, the active missionary +6 will burn off. And suddenly we've got a -8 to tolerance. Tolerance of the true faith. Plus on top of that we've got patriarchal authority. So once we flip provinces out of whatever religion they were and flip them to Orthodox, it's a 10 point negative. But obviously active missionary there as well, that burns away as well. So a 16 point swing almost. Austria, why do you need access? No, none of you. None of you can have access. None of you can have access at all. I'd like Missionary. No, I need to stop that. Missionary. Yeah, I need to stop both of those. In hindsight, I need to stop both of those. I'd rather have them getting cored right now so we can peace out with Portugal. It's going to cost 31, but it's 8% overextension. So how are you worth less but more? Less dev is going to cost more. Why? We had claims on neither of you. We had claims on Ancona and Umbria. We didn't have claims on Romagna or Arezzo. So why are you going to be cheaper than you? Something to do with the trade good? No. No. Okay. How bizarre. Alright, so we're kind of sort of Rome now. We now need to kind of cut our way up here, which is going to be difficult because we have to get through France, and France is our ally, but he's not, because in the last episode we finally got von Habsburg on his throne, and so we claimed the throne because he has a weak heir. We broke the alliance, and so when our truce is over in how long? 1746. In 1746, this guy is still going to be... No, not that one. This guy is still going to be on the throne. The heir's still going to be weak. We can run in there and stab them all in the face and take France as a personal union to add to our collection of personal unions. Commonwealth. If we try to integrate you, no, we're still at war. I keep forgetting though we're still at war with Portugal. Nope, you can't have access, and neither can you. Our Portugal has disputed succession. Tell me about it. We are the kings of disputed successions. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay, okay. Well, we haven't got call for peace just yet. I would like 100 war score off Portugal, if you wouldn't mind. France, you are still in this war, are you? You are. So we're on the same side in a war. So we still kind of love each other a little bit. And I would like to carry on the good relations. Even when we go to war to force them in a PU, it's better to have them liking you and have to insult them a little bit before you go to war for their throne. That way they don't have horrendous liberty desire when you do eventually snaffle them. Portugal. If we were to sue you for peace now, I would like essentially your coastline. Involves your capital though, that's going to be quite a bit of overextension. Something like that. Who's going to be pissed off? Quite a few people. It stretches all the way up to Salzburg. Right. How about instead we clear that? Do we have, what do we have claims on? We have claims on Granada. Sevilla even. Sevilla and Granada. So we want them. And then I want to sort by cost, but it's gonna throw up all the crappy land he's got over here and down in Africa and across here. At 1% war score each. Don't particularly want Lisboa. No, we should focus on the coastline. La Mancha, maybe. Maybe something like that. It gives us full states instead of fragments of them. Evora and Lisboa. Yeah, that'll do. If we can get that, I'll be happy with it. We can always go to war next time. 95% overextension, and who gets mad with that? Okay, Switzerland and Salzburg for some reason. Kind of deal with that. Yeah, you come back from the Commonwealth. Salzburg, let's improve relations with you. And Switzerland will improve relations with you. We don't want random people joining coalitions against us, because it's people like the Salzburg that will kick a coalition off. Improve relations with Switzerland as well. We get diplomatic insult on Armenia, or soothes everybody's brow. Okay, we'll do that. Just for the moment. Let's maintain with France. Let's try to keep them on side. No, I don't want the alliance. If I want alliance, then I would take it, but we need to be able to go to war with you. Local unrest. Or revolutionaries. We'll increase the unrest. It's fine. Full humanist will save the day. Okay. Okay. Papal separatists. That's not really going to be a thing, is it? When do you finish? Californian peasants. Don't care about Californian peasants. 14th of August 1743. So not long. Not long to go. I am lacking in terms of admin power. I need some way of making more admin points. Did my ships get down to kill one? They did, good. So my collection of heavies and galleys are down here. We've got now call for peace. I'm going to have to just brute force my way through it. We don't have enough space for what I want. About 30% is going to come in. We might have to take less off Portugal. Save him for another day. Okay. Right, recall from Switzerland. How much of call for peace are we getting? Monthly war exhaustion goes up by a little bit. It is only a tiny bit. Can we stick it out for about another year? Not really, we'll just take a little bit less off Portugal. Or we can royal marriage and grab a little bit more absolutism. What are our relations? We're 6 of 6. With whom? United States, of course. Commonwealth, France, Bohemia, Ulm. Let's break that royal marriage with you. For a singular prestige. We'll find somebody who will marry us. We'll drop our legitimacy just a little bit, and we'll use 100 military power to strengthen government for an extra 2 absolutism. Alright, who's on this list? Of people who would marry us. Lodi, Flanders, Savoy. Savoy would marry us. Go on then. Why not? Drops our legitimacy. We can strengthen government here. 100 military power for 2 absolutism. It's usually worth it. Just allows us to take a fraction more. Did we have rebels here? Particular list. Yeah, we need to start getting out of here because what kind of unrest have we got in Portugal, in occupied provinces? They've had a few uprisings, so there's a few that are down at 0 because of local or recent uprising. Up in Galicia, 16 unrest, 28 unrest. Good luck with that, Portugal. And let's get you to converted right now. Our general is dead. Which one is it? Is the one that had all the sieges? Yep, our siege specialist has now died. That's unfortunate. He was really good at cracking forts. That's 94%. How much do we have? How much space do we have? Not that much. Not that much. So about 85. 80, we'll make it 84 to be safe. Overextension of 84. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. So we'll take that. We'll take that, and annulled treaties? Nope. Have an end rivalry with Mexico. No, you can keep that. Keep all that. Force religion? No. War reps? Not really. It'll only push our troops out just that little bit longer. There you go. Coalition may form, but notice Salzburg's not on it anymore. Switzerland's not on it anymore. We have a truce with the Papal State, with Portugal, with Aragon. Morocco and Tlemcen are going to join on their own. Happy days. Don't need your money. All it's going to do is give us inflation. We already make more than enough money. Might get you to give up claims though, for a little bit more prestige. There we go. There you go. Plus 24 prestige. Why not? Byzantine Portuguese imperialist war. I know that I didn't lose this many troops. How many did we lose? 66,000, but overall 402,000. That's probably USA. Was it you? No, you just lost 20,000. France 78, Bohemia 30, 39, 58. I'm not surprised Hungary took quite a lot of losses. He was on sieges, and he had horrific siege ability, so he was stuck on sieges for a long time. Alright. 99.5%. Perfect. Let's start getting these as cores. I was going to go to war with Kilwa straight away. However, in another, how long? In another 3 years we can go to war with France and force them into a personal union. I think Kilwa can sit on the back burner for now then. We'll group up around here ready to strike into France. Who have you picked up as allies? Brabant and Holland, which is pretty much nothing. Especially Holland, who's getting his poop pushed in by Cologne. We'll add France to our list of growing personal unions. Commonwealth, could we get you insiders? No, we'd need 190 relations. Right. We come back from Salzburg. You're no longer required. We'll improve relations with the Common Debt. I might need to just outright integrate Common Debt. Now we can invest in new technology. Is it military? It is. If we can have one Miltech on France. No, they're already Miltech ahead. Alright, well at least we've got in our locker. I don't want to be paying over the odds for it though. We can wait. You want access because they're at war with Benin. Why are you at war with Benin? Okay. Who else are you allied with? Brabant. Which means if we give you access, we then give access to Brabant if we go to war with France. So unfortunately, no, sorry. Papal separatists. We might get some papal separatists. Maybe. Why have we got such low opinions with the Commonwealth? What's happened there? Cossack raids. Have a core. Oh, it's Cossack raids. I would like you to get up to 190 so I can test the waters with the integration. See how much it's going to cost. Savoy. What's going on? I mean, he's only 16 years old, but there's still a chance that he can plop out a child. You know what 16-year-olds like. Truces have ended, that's fine. Cancelled military access, I'm not surprised. Let's get this 40 stack into what was Aragon. And we'll stack here Oh, Commonwealth is still here. We'll stack here, ready to march up into the bumhole of France. Grand Old Generalship has expired, which means we can get another general. However, yeah, grabbing a general from the estates is going to be better than anything that we can generate. Yep, we don't have massive influence. Grab another general. See what we want. He's quite good for a 40th tradition general. That's quite good. I'd rather these pips be the other way around, have a 6-3, but you can't have everything. That's, what do they call it? Looking a gift horse in the mouth. I shouldn't have expected too much, but that was nice. You're a level 8 fort, as are you. You're in the farmlands though, so I think I'd rather... We'll hit this on Outbreak of War with... Are they all my cannons? Do I not have any more? Why do I have a random 2-stack down here as well? Is this all the troops I have in the world? Yep. Yeah, okay. We might have to build some more troops then, because I don't think this is going to be enough. Cause. And if you can't core, then we'll convert. And what we've got? Improved relations and aggressive expansion impact of -10%. What's going to be the aggressive expansion impact of taking France out? Although saying that, who's going to have the balls to stand against us with Hungary, Commonwealth, Bohemia and France underneath us? We may have to enable support loyalist on a few of them, especially in France, but we'll see. We'll see. We might take some land off him, whilst also making him a personal union partner. Okay, let's shuffle these guys around a little bit. $34, that's enough. 34 and mercenaries. We'll stack up on the border. A couple of conversions, excellent. You go, and you go as well. Lost the Dishonoured Alliance CB against France. That's fine, I've got a better CB. I have a much, much better CB. Lose the stability or lose the points. I will lose all of those points. I'm not losing stabilities. I don't think we'll get on the throne of Savoy, but it's always useful. It's always useful to have royal marriages with people on this list. You never know what happens. And we're only one dynasty away from... Why have we turned into a muddy brown colour? Oh, the von Habsburgs. The von Habsburgs were a beautiful green, this really brilliant green, but now we've turned brown in our old age. But yeah, we're not far away from one house to rule them all, I think. One family to rule them all. Yeah, one more. Just one more. Okay, France. When can we get into you? Next year. September next year. Nope, we don't use skill 2s. We use skill 3s because we can afford them. grab you as a court. And you as well. Okay, France, are you ready for this? Did you pick up any other allies? You did not. Excellent. We have a good amount of ducats in the bank, so we can spam out mercenaries if we need. It is still France. They're still going to be a little bit scary. Even though Savoy and Liège beat them in a war. Probably did us a favour, actually. Taking development off them. That is our last court to come in. You'll all sort yourselves out. Still with just Savoy? Still just with Savoy. And we'll get ready to get into France. We should be building a spy network to try cut through his forts a little bit quicker. And I've sent my fleet away. I sent it to Kilwa because I thought we were going to end up down in Kilwa. But I won't mind a blockade over here. Hopefully they can get back in time. And we're capped on military points. Well, we are going to be taking military tech. We are now behind at time in military tech, so we will take you, and we will take you. Naval morale, that will help. So, militarily, we are on par with France, who's Miltech 27 to our 27. We lag behind them just in one tech, in admin tech, because we use our admin to call things. Good, let's get you converted. As soon as we convert this stuff to Orthodox, there's no rebels. There's no rebels at all. 62% when you finished March next year. March next year. Yeah, March next year, these papal separatists will just melt away into nothing. We have a look at what am I converting over here? Arezzo and Romagna. So why does Arezzo have the Diplo sprite instead of the missionary sprite? I don't know. I don't know. That confused me a little bit. But yeah, we'll get active missionary will get knocked off. We'll also get the -8 for tolerance of the true faith taken off this 11, and we'll also on top of that get a local rest of -2.85. So it's going to be more than enough to swing that into our favour. Who are you at war with? Are you at war with? No, you're training. You're drilling. Yeah, the Papal State is small enough where if he drills, he's going to get good benefit from it. We are far too big and fat and unwieldy. If we were to drill with anyone right now, we get 0.02 per month. Something as insignificant as that. It's not worth it. Disputed succession with Congo. Savoy, who did you pick up? Not Van Hasburg. That's alright. I don't mind. Although, it does mean we can break that royal marriage. We've already caught up on military tech. Can break royal ties for free. Well, for 1 prestige. Fair enough. I think we're still... No, we're coming down in terms of prestige. And let's grab somebody else. Not really... No, not Congo. Just somebody else who would marry us. Alsace? Go on then. What it does is it drops our legitimacy. I've already said this a few times in this very episode. Drops your legitimacy, allows you to dump military points into gaining absolutism. 2 absolutism. It just makes it easier to to cut your way through countries. Let's grab you and you as well. And then advisor's dead. Who's dead? Missionary strength, no. I wouldn't mind. Clergy. National unrest? I don't think we need the national unrest. I don't think we need the Inquisitor either. Our missionary strength is great. Okay, well, we'll just go with outright national unrest for half price. Now we should build something. How about counting houses? There. So, Arezzo. Arezzo that had a plus 11, I think it was, to unrest, has now flipped because active in missionary will drop off. And then you've got your tolerance of -8 and patriarch authority of -2.8. Excellent. So the sooner we can call, the sooner we can get things converted. Everything just melts away. Papal separatists are no longer. Portuguese separatists might be a thing. Castilian separatists might be a thing, but we've got troops over here. How close are we? A few of them will come in. High prestige and Hejaz opinion of Oza goes up. Okay. Are our ships back yet? No. Coast of Angola. Okay. Nobility loses loyalty. It's already quite low in terms of loyalty. Lose money that we don't have. National attack modifier comes down, but we get more yearly prestige and more possible advisors. They gain a loyalty, but they lose influence. Go on then, we can afford this. And we'll get right up to the... Okay. Yeah, obviously we failed that mission on the taking of a loan. Form alliance with Kilwa. No, ram that. I want to eat him. You don't form alliances with people you want to eat. That'd be stupid. I will get to the point where we're about to declare war on France. So... September. We'll get up to September and then we'll end the episode here. Local development cost of -15. Whereabouts? That place. Thriving weapons manufacturing. Nice. And Sevilla, 38 stack. Let's lend combat width of 40. Combat width of 40. You have 6. You have 29. That'll do. That will do. We'll mush you together. Check on you going in charge. Oh, 3-star general. 3-star general will have activated this. Have a great leader in command of a unit. So he'll be getting more splendor points. Should have probably put him in charge a little later on. Okay, okay. So you'll spread a tiny bit of separatism, but that is fine. Did you? No, not really. Truce with France has expired. We'll put down our rebels. Stack back up on the border. And then we'll declare war on France in the next episode. That's quick. Alright, where you go. So everything down here should now have -100 to recent uprising. Which is great. It's great, we can do anything we want down here now. And can purchase an ability. Let's go with this. Artillery damage from the back row. I usually go with Napoleonic Warfare first for the bonus versus forts, and then I take the improved artillery range. However, because we've got a big sprawling empire that we can walk from one place to another. Being able to force march for free had its uses, especially when we were putting rebels down. And we can start a golden era in about 20 years. About 20 years or so. What's really damage from the back row plus 20%? Let's take you. We'll stack back up on the border and then that will be it, I think. You can carry on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 missionaries and we didn't even take religious. That's not bad. You pick up any more alliances? You did not. That's excellent. Heavy ships are hit. Whoa. What is this nonsense? Alright, you group up. Let's go grab a whole trade fleet as well. This is going to be gigantic. Thankfully there's not many galleys in there. He does have more heavies than us. Quite a few more heavies. France may well have naval dominance. Yep. But no. I mean, if the bulk of them are transports. Or if we can get a jump on him. And if we can get an admiral. Yeah, alright, split you up. And the mercenaries, everybody else, step away from that. Okay, but I will leave it there. I've been Luckymarine, as always, you have been amazing. Join me next time for war with France to grab them in a personal union. England won't come in because I have no idea. England, are you Defender of the Faith? Yeah, Defender of the Protestant Faith. Okay, well that was a silly decision. But England won't come in to defend France because he's probably rivaled with him. Yep. And we'll add France to our trophy cabinet of personal union. Until next time though, do take care.